right. Come on, get somebody a high five. All right, all right. All right. I'm not going to try to hurt you bad. Not going to hurt you at all. Let's give it up for Andy Albright, the visionary of this house. The visionary of what we're doing. Our leader. Jeff Bright does a great job, him and Tim Gold and everybody who's been up there on this stage. I am lion otter a little bit now, strangely enough. I get things done, but back in the day I left a trail of blood behind me because I didn't know who I was. But I was gonna get it done. It is absolutely a privilege to always come before you and speak and talk. How many people in this room been with us, the Alliance, less than 6 months? All right. Okay, I got you in the house. Oh, great. Give them a hand. Give them a hand. Well, I just want to let you know that you join a fantastic and an awesome organization that's going to help you fulfill your dreams if you work hard. If you go out there and do every single day and don't quit, don't stop, you can achieve your dreams and your goals. It is not going to be easy, as you heard me say before. Easy is not an option. It's not an option. I'm Dr. Karockas, Watkins. They call me Doc Rock. And I found and got acquainted and connected with Andy almost 4 years ago while teaching emotional intelligence there in Philadelphia. And we got connected, as I said this morning, to some of you all. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. I live in Huntsville, Alabama. It's the Rocket City. Someone say, where you from? It's from the Rocket City, we call it. NASA is there. We put man on the moon with the Saturn V rocket, getting ready to put man back on the moon with the SLS rocket and on the Mars. I live in a fascinating place with our businesses there, and all three organizations we're over is there. But the deal is, I'm here because I am just excited about your future. I'm excited about where you want to go. Look at your neighbor and say, do you want to go there? Come on, look him in the eye. Come on, talk to him. Ask him, do you want to go there? Because there's a place that we're going. If you want to go, you can make it there, okay? I want to talk about the importance of edification and the power of gratitude. The importance of edification and the power of gratitude. I want to talk about the power of gratitude, first of all, because I'm grateful for where I'm at. And as many of you know, I was born to a 15-year-old in the projects, almost 50 years ago. I'll be 50 in about 2 months, September the 2nd. I'm embracing it. I'm embracing being 50. And I was born there almost 50 years ago with nothing, okay? With nothing. Well, my mom, I say, had me 15, had my brother at 18, had my sister at 19. We was on government assistance. We lived in the bricks, we call it, okay? It's a project. It's a place, like good times. I didn't know good times were really, I thought that we was rich, I didn't realize I was good times, okay? But anyway, but I'm not saying that to glorify that. I'm saying that because I don't know where you are right now in life. I don't know what your dreams are, but be grateful that you are here today. Because if you learn gratitude, God can do something for you. If you learn gratitude, you can go and every dream you want can be fulfilled when you learn gratitude. And when Andy started this company over 18 years ago or so in his basement, hey, he was grateful, and he's grateful for where it's at now. I asked Andy one time, I said, Andy, we was out at the hangar, I said, did you see it like this? He said, Bo? That's how he said, I first met him, the first thing he said to me was, Bo? I said, okay, it's a different guy. He said, I really saw it bigger. He said, but it amazes me. I'm grateful for where we are right now. And even no matter where you at right now, you got to be grateful that you're in this space. You're in this spot because your future is much brighter than you are right now. If you can learn to be grateful right where you're at, you can do some things. Now, what is grateful? Grateful is an attitude of appreciation. It's an attitude of thankfulness for the benefits that you have right now. I said gratefulness is a grateful attitude. It's all about attitude, okay? And it's proven, and I want to read this so I don't get it wrong. The Harvard Mental Health Letter said, Harvard researchers said, gratitude is strongly and consistently associated with greater happiness. Gratitude helps people feel more positive emotions, relish good experiences, improve their health, deal with adversity, and build strong relationships. See, when you are grateful, then when adversity comes, you don't fall on the ground and bellyache and whine. You say, I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to do more. See, you are who you are under pressure. You're not who you are when things are going well, but when the pressure's on you, when life has you in a corner, you got to be grateful that you got, I'm talking about metaphorically, that you have fists to box with, that you have a mind to get out of the situation. I don't care how bad it looks right now. I don't care how it feels right now. Be grateful that you have an opportunity. The alliance is an opportunity for you to get to the next dimension. It's an opportunity for you to get to the next level. But you got to be grateful for it. And so many people are not grateful. They do not have a heart of gratitude, which is a grateful attitude. Now, the Apostle Paul said it this way. He says, show yourself thankful. Show yourself thankful. Every day I get up, I am grateful for another day on this earth to make a difference. I'm grateful that God has given me a mind, a heart, and zeal to get the job done. Come on, look at your neighbor and say, get the job done. Those of you who are new here, those of you who have been with us less than 6 months or been with us for 16 years, hey, this is an opportunity. You can do it. The vision is still there, okay? You can keep dreaming, divine, reveal, event, awaiting manifestation. You can keep going forward. Why? Because you are grateful for the opportunity to go there. And you're going to get there if you keep going there. I said you're going to get there if you keep going there. But you got to be grateful for even the bad things. All things are working together for your good anyway. We have to have a grateful disposition. How you looking at things? Okay? Because if you don't have a grateful disposition, then you'll feel entitled. You'll have envy. You have resentment. Okay? You won't embrace the joy and success that's in front of you. But when you are grateful, you don't feel entitled. Listen, people don't owe me anything. Just because I was born in the projects, just because I'm African American, whether you're African American, whether you white, black, green, blue, maybe you're a Smurf. I don't know what you, okay? Don't make a difference. I don't feel entitled for someone to give me anything. I'm grateful for the opportunity to go out there and get up in the morning and bust my butt, bust my tail, and get out there and make something happen. I'm grateful for that. Because it's going to be tough. It's going to be rough. But you be grateful that you have the opportunity. Some people may not even have this opportunity. But you have the opportunity to go out there and do something. I don't feel entitlement. You cannot feel entitled when you're grateful. Entitlement says that you owe me something. Only thing you owe me is to get out of my way, because Fitz, if you don't get out of my way, I'm going to run flat out over you because I'm going somewhere. I'm telling you, Mike and Noel, if y'all don't get out of my way, I'm going to run right over you. I'm going somewhere. Anybody going somewhere? Anybody going to get it? You got to go and get it. You see, I'm not just excited, I'm incited. I don't want to just motivate you. I want to empower you. I want to give you some nuggets as I talk that you can use to beat the enemy up tomorrow. To tell yourself that you can do it. To tell everybody who have doubted you to leave you alone. Brian Tracy said it this way: give thanks for everything that happens to you, knowing that every step forward is a step toward achieving something bigger and better than your current situation. See, when you give thanks for everything you're going through, you know there's something out there is bigger and is better than your current situation. You may be here right now, but you got to get your mind to the future. I said you got to get your mind to the future. You may be here right now, but you got to go. Listen, Paul Roberts years ago, okay, if his mind hadn't gotten to the future, he wouldn't be him and Tamron where they are right now. But if you get your mind to the future, listen, when you are grateful, when your mind is right, okay, then you see things, and when the situations come your way, you're not bogged down. There's something bigger, there's something better out there for you, but be grateful that you're going to be able to do it, okay? I'm somewhere in the future, and it looks much better than it does right now. Come on, let's go to the future with the NAA. Let's go to the future with the Alliance. Let's build this company for what it needs to be. Will you go with me? You got to go. It's going to require something of you. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard sometimes. Be grateful that you've been chosen to go through the fire, because when you go through the fire, you're going to come back out. You handpicked to go through what you're going through. God has handpicked you. You got to be grateful. You're hearing me. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It's not a feeling. It's a mindset. $20. Well, thank you. Give me some coffee. Well, 20 is the number of self. Thank you, Andy. 20 is the number of expectation. I'm expecting some things. Gratitude is your solid rocket booster for a positive attitude. Gratitude is your solid rocket booster for a positive attitude. Remember, what is gratitude? It's not a feeling. It's a grateful attitude. Attitude is mindset. Attitude is mindset. Gratitude is a mindset of appreciation. Your mindset determines your interpretation of your environment. Oh, y'all, lean in. Your mindset determines your interpretation of your current environment. One more time. Your mindset determines the interpretation of your current situation, or where you at. You see, that's why you got to have the proper mindset on what's in front of you. You got to have the proper mindset at the hot spot. You got to have the proper mindset when you go into someone's home. Because you got to feel good about you, number one. You got to know that when you get up in the morning, okay, everybody is scared because the best insurance agent in the world just showed up. You got up with S on your chest. You got up going to help families. You got up that way. Your mind must function that way. It's our mindset. You are today what you thought yesterday. You'll be tomorrow what you're thinking right now today. See, you look like your gratitude. You look like your mindset. If you don't like how you look, change how you think. As Andy Albright say, get your mind right. Trying to get my mind right. Trying to get my mind right. Get your mind right. You see, because most people miss opportunities because they're not grateful for where they at. Because the opportunities come dressed in overalls. Look too much like work. And the realtor, we got to work this thing, baby. It looks too much like work. And so our mindset is, I'm grateful, but he had it easy. Well, if I was Fitz and Paul and all of them, if I was Diane Lampy, and if I was here from the beginning of some of this, maybe I'd be where they are. Well, you ought to be grateful that, hey, the opportunity came to your city. We coming to your city. We coming to your city. We coming to your city. You ought ought to be grateful that the jet flew into your city. You ought to be grateful that Andy showed up and other people showed up in your city to give you an opportunity. You weren't there from the beginning, but you can start right now. Start right now. Start now. It's not going to be easy. But you can do it. You can do it. Big Mike, you can do it. You see, I told myself I wasn't going to get too excited today. You see, this grateful mindset is the integration of self-worth, self-concepts, and your sense of value. This grateful attitude is a combination of self-worth. Do you feel like you're worth anything? Not do other people feel if you're worth anything. Neither do we feel we worth anything. See, if you don't feel like you're worth anything, then you don't have any worth to give to someone else. You got to know that no matter how your bank account look right now, that ain't what it's going to be. Listen, when I was eating the peanut butter, I ain't talking about Jiffy. I'm talking about the tin can that you open, and we didn't have a can opener, so you did it with a knife. Y'all ain't playing. We did it with a knife. You took the thing around, you bent it back because you got tired of going around, so you just bent it back. Got a spoon and stuck the spoon in the peanut butter and put the peanut butter in your mouth. Even when I was doing that, I knew it was a day that I'd be able to go to the store and buy some Jiffy. Didn't have Jiffy money then, but because I learned who I am, you can't stop a man like me. I'm a bad man. And so are you. Andy is a bad man. Jane Albright's a bad woman. They bad people. When you find out who you are, you're worth something. You're worth something. So you have self-worth. Then you have self-worth, excuse me. Then you have self-concept. Self-concept is your self-image, your self-esteem. All those things, how you think about you. And I've talked this at some of the hotspots a little. How you think about you. When you get up this morning, how do you think about you? And I know you feel good right now. Everything is all things is going good, y'all. But on Monday, when it's time to go to work, when the conference is over, thank you. That's all right, thank y'all. When the conference is over, when nobody is around, when now you got to do. You can't go just on inspiration. You got to go on empowerment. And Dukes, we got to look ourselves in the mirror, bald heads and all, and talk to yourself that you can do it. You may not feel like getting up, but you get up with vision. You get up, I get up thanking God for the opportunity to knock the devil out. The devil can be whatever. The devil can be bills. The devil can be disappointment. The devil can be whatever you want to call it. I call him old Slewfoot. I'm getting ready to kick your tail today by working hard. I'm going to work hard because my family is worth it. My team is worth it. That's That's self-concept. What's the concept of you? What's your concept? Listen, we can pat you on the back all day, but when we're not around, you got to pat yourself on the back. You can't give up on you. When you're grateful for what God has done, when you're grateful for where you at, you can't give up on you. Tell your neighbor, don't give up on you. Come on, say, don't give up on you. No, you have it. Listen, yeah, you got quirks. We all messed up in ways. I think Andy's just crazy. He know it. The man just crazy. I mean, just crazy in commitment. I mean, sometimes I'm like, man, is he on his rocker? I mean, is it all right? I mean, he just don't sleep. I remember I first met him. He texts me like late at night. It's like 3:30. And we had been talking, texting a little bit. I answered the text. Like, I thought he did want something. But I thought, maybe it's something urgent. And I answered the text. He texted me back, oh, Bo, you awake? Then he called me. No, I'm not awake. No. I'm just answering you, no. I'm like, this man is crazy. Do he sleep? But when you are grateful for what God has brought you, anybody grateful for what he had right now? If my God thing is messing you up, whatever God you call yours, okay, it's all good. You gotta be grateful to where you at right now. And I think when we get up and we say, man, I once was there, now I'm here, and you telling me I can go there? You telling me I can go way over there? I'm trying to figure out how to get there. What are the steps? That's why it's important to go to all the trainings. That's why it's important to come to family reunion and NatCom. I know people say that and we say that, but it's important because iron sharpens iron. And you got to be grateful that you have the opportunity to rub up against some sharp people. Okay, let me move on. Y'all all right? Then the last thing is your sense of value when it comes to this. Your sense of value. People don't want to pay you for what you do. They'll pay you for the value you bring. People don't pay you for what you do. They pay you for the value you bring. I have some people who work for me. We have 600 employees at one company, Ability Plus. We have 600 employees, and the ones that work in the homes, they don't make what I make. Now they work hard, don't get me wrong. And one asked me one time, said, we work so hard, why we can't make what you make? I said, because you don't bring the value I bring. They're not going to pay you. See, you're doing a lot, but what kind of value you bringing? What kind of value you bringing to the house? What kind of value you bringing to your team? What kind of value you bringing to your upline? What kind of value you have to your downline or the people in your base shop, your organization? What value are you bringing? Because that's important. Now let's talk about the importance of edification right quick before I sit down. I sweated more than I wanted to. I just can't be cool when I come here. And the funny thing, when I teach like Army Corps of Engineers, I'm sitting there just teaching it with a board and all that. But here I can't do that. Wow. Let's talk about the importance of edification. Now, to edify means to build. It means to edify, to build up a person or a thing or an organization or a vision. Okay? Somebody shout, build up. We must first edify the vision and the visionary. Now, edification, it don't mean that we worship Andy. The only person I worship is God. I'm talking about me. But I honor him and edify him as the visionary of this house. Oh, you ain't saying nothing. Because if it wasn't for the vision in his mind, okay, we wouldn't be standing up here. If it wasn't for the vision, I wouldn't be talking to you having a great time right now today. So we got to edify that. It ain't Andy worship. You got to get proper edification. And you must edify that person that brought you into the business. Unless they prove themselves wrong. Unless they prove themselves not to be a leader. We ain't edifying because of title. Like corporate America, I'm there. We ain't edifying because of title. We edifying because of work. You do the work, we'll edify you. Right? Edification must happen between one another because we have to build up one another. We have to build a structure. Listen, we are on the verge of building, lean in, building a $1 billion company. But we need more people getting to be EVP. We need more people, senior board member. We need more people going up the ladder, up the agency manager level chart in order to do this. Can I ask you, are you in? Now, shh. Are you in? Because if you in, then you want the person next to you to go as high as they can go. Because guess what? It's room at the top. It's room at the top. And there's nothing wrong with edification. When Andy came and visited our facility a few years ago, him and Spencer and Mac and all flew in. We all went to Vanderbilt versus North Carolina State game, Wolfpacks. They beat our tail, Vanderbilt. But anyway, and he stopped by the place. And I brought my spiritual father, as I call him, my mentor, who I edify everywhere I go, to the meeting. Because I wanted him to meet Andy. This is a man I look up to. This is a man, talking about my spiritual leader, Dr. Maurice K. Wright. I wanted him to shake his hand. I wanted him to look him in the eye because I edify him. There's nothing sissy. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing weak with edifying another woman or another man. There's nothing wrong with that. If you can't do that, then check yourself out. Maybe you got some insecurities that you need to deal with. There's nothing wrong getting the proper way to edify. Matter of fact, we need to edify one another. We need to push one another. We need to exhort one another. We need to say, hey, you can do it. Go ahead and do it. I'm right behind you. Go ahead, slay that lion. Go ahead, slay that bear. Go ahead, we behind you. Andy, we behind you. Go ahead, we got your back. Come on, we behind you, Paul. Go ahead and do it. We need somebody edifying. Go ahead, do it, Diane. Do it. We are building a house here. Do you hear me? We are building a house. To build a house, you got to edify. Andy. Paul. Come on, somebody. Diane. Fitz. Real. Lift up one another. We building this. It's time to get in edification mode. It's time to get in edification mode. Listen, I turned 50, and I already bought my dream car, which is a Corvette. I know it's kind of funny, but it was, because I work for GM. But I'm turning 50, going through some stuff. I guess, we turn 50, me and go through some things. So I went out the other day, and I bought a Maserati. I got a good price. I had to tell the price to my wife. I said it's a good price. It's used, but it's really nice. 11,000 miles. So really good, really nice. And it's got normal mode. And on normal mode, the car goes really well. It sounds really good. It got power. But in sports mode, it does something different. We need to get in sports mode here at the Alliance. We start edifying. Andy, you keep doing what you're doing. Andy, you keep going forward, brother. We got your back. We may not agree with everything you do, may not understand everything you do, but we're going to do it with you, brother. We're going to do it with you, all y'all. Everybody needs seats. We're going to do it with you, and we're going to do it together, and nothing going to stop us because we are the Alliance. No bad days. I'm out of time. No bad days. Here it is. It's Super Sunday. It's Marvelous Monday. It's Terrific Tuesday. It's Wonderful Wednesday. It's Triumphant Thursday. It's Fantastic Friday. And it's Successful Saturday. I'm Doc Rock.
I'm J-Rock.
See you at the top. Boom.